Well, howdy, my friends. Welcome back to Nano's Apartment. We're going to be jumping into the Summer of SmackDown once again today. That's right, we're going to be checking out Here Comes the Pain, doing a recreation of the first ever Elimination Chamber match. Anyway, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain would be the first one they'd actually have the Elimination Chamber match in. It was the hot new ticket back then, so that's what we're going to do today. Got to go down to main events to do that. Let's say Elimination Tag. That'd be an amazing match to do nowadays. But anyway, we're going to do a very first Elimination Chamber match here. We're going to do a Shawn Michaels play, red tights. No, I was going to say, give him the brown tights. These are my brown tights. We're going to basically try to recreate it. I don't know what number he came in at, but I figured it'd be entertaining for everyone here to watch me start at number 1. I love the versus screen here because basically the accuracy is off the charts. If you pay attention back in the time they started introducing these more animated ones versus the static pictures, they actually each had their own kind of pose and kind of, warm-up thing, whatever they did their animations. But it would always keep the same one, so you'd always notice The Rock always doing the same animation, or Booker T or Kane, whoever doing the same animations. But whatever animations they would repeatedly do, they actually carried that over into the game. So whatever animations you see in these versus screens that the superstars are doing is what they were doing at the time on their own versus screen. I think that's amazing little attention to detail there. Let's see if there's anything to do with match rules here. No submissions. I guess it'll be alright. So we're going to do this as many times as it takes to get a win with your HBK. I don't know if it's going to be easier or not. I know if one of the SmackDown versus Raws, I believe, there was a locker room you have basically achievements, challenges to go for, and I did beat it on the hardest difficulty with whichever superstar you needed to do that with. So anyway, I have skill. Let's just see if I can demonstrate it here today on Nana's Apartment here in this Elimination Chamber recreation.
We see the Heartbreak Kid make his way down the ring first here. Survivor Series here in this Elimination Chamber match.
The arena here actually nothing like it looked like in real life. It was Madison Square Garden. They had that side entrance, so this is just kind of
for the sake of entrance's sake. I wanted to see a couple here on Here Comes the Pain.
So we're going to toss in Shawn Michaels here first. One thing I will say about Here Comes the Pain that I don't care for is that all the wrestling models, all the characters are very shiny. I feel like they must have introduced some new type of light engine, which is, I mean, it's not bad. It's not like a detriment to the game in any particular way. It's just, I always remember this particular game because they looked so damn shiny. Again, nothing bad. Nothing bad other than Shawn Michaels' shit-stained pants here. That looked like crap, pun intended, in all the ways. Yeah, I can't really remember what, if anything, the stage looked like for Survivor Series for this particular pay-per-view. I know sometimes they do stuff with Madison Square Garden, but not usually. It's usually just a side entrance. Not a lot of fanfare, but that's the allure of the place. Madison Square Garden, as we watch Chris Jericho here make his entrance. Again, I think I look at that red hair and I think of like one of the many silly ways that Chris Jericho has reinvented himself over the years. It's one of the first times you kind of notice he's not really beholden to any mold. He's Chris Jericho. He can do whatever he wants. He can change his look up however he pleases, be that beard, hair, tats, or gimmick.
What's your name? I don't care. Shut your mouth.
I just, also his health-wise, out on the road partying and getting all that alcohol in him. I'm quite impressed that he's managed to keep himself relatively healthy over the years.
As it is now time to start the game. Time to play the game.
Mr. Hunter Hearst Helmsley here, Triple H. Again, the PlayStation games, the SmackDown series, the hair is the thing that always gets me. It's just the hair is, as much as THQ and AKI, their kind of characters are blocky, they're very, arcadey looking. The hair and just kind of some of the stiff movements in these models, so as you can see, as Triple H's walk motions there, kind of just stiff. His arms, there's no fluidity to the movement. It's just kind of rigid model moving. There are some moments that look all right. That pose looks pretty good. Spits the water, comes right down on his face. Don't know really how smart that is, but I wish in Here Comes the Pain 2 you could defend a title in an exhibition match. He's going to feature a championship here if I could have, but that was one of the pain in the butts back then. Exhibition championship matches, that's what we all want. Gosh darn it. We want Finger 11's music for Kane here, too. This isn't accurate. I don't care for that. I was hoping to be Finger 11. It is not, but knowing WWE and copyright here in these video games here, they probably just didn't have the money for whatever reason to fork it over for a video game. Never understood that. You can pay for it to use it in public and across all your shows, but God forbid you try to put that fucking song on a disc in some capacity. It's just ain't gonna happen. Vince likes pinching them pennies way too much. Van Dam didn't have his fucking God, he didn't have an intro to the song either. Just kaboom, and then, you know,
Either way, I love seeing Rob Van Dam. People on my channel probably getting sick of him, but I don't care. It's my channel. If you don't like it, leave. If you like it, give us a like and a subscribe or something like that. Cliche nonsense.
Can you dig it?
Now that I said I might as well keep it in there, though. It does help the channel. Appreciate you for watching either way. Should we sit comfy and watch Booker T enter here? The five-time Daddy champion.
we'll be taking Booker T through a run-through of Shut Your Mouth at some point. I will say that officially. I don't know if there's going to be particularly a part of the Summer SmackDown that will have its own little separate playlist on my channel. We will take Booker T through the WWE as he deserves to, because he got shafted during the invasion. Don't even get me started on WrestleMania 19. Yeah, that's something we'll do here on the Summer SmackDown. Take Booker T to WrestleMania 19, right some wrongs there as well. God knows they ought to be righted. Alright, finally. I've tried to start this match so many times. This match does not start you off the player as number one. It's just kind of random. So I'm gonna have Edit and Paul put it in there how many times I fucking tried to start this match at number one. Yeah, get out of there. Alrighty. There we go. I was gonna say, hopefully we can get how to do this matchup pretty quickly. This is not the first match I've done this week here, recording on the Summer SmackDown, so hopefully I don't get kicked up too bad. The reversal, especially in a hardcore environment like this, is going to be what kicks my butt. Ugh. As I was doing my rock match, I think I did believe how to learn how to pick people up here. That's the kind of the key here, reversals and picking people up. God, and the camera's going to be a pain in the ass too like that. Goodness. Oh, God, the game's first out of the bat too. Booker T, speaking of fucking things we need to repair here. Booker, go after Triple H. God, don't hurt me. That Triple H, I'm going to pay for the fact that I made good stories here. Get back in the ring. How the fuck? There, no, I want... I'm going to die just because I couldn't get in and out of the fucking ring here. Does that have to be in the center? Is that what it is? Okay. I'm glad I fucking looked that up now that I know how to reverse shit a little bit better. Reversals is not square like I thought it would be. There's a fucking striking and grapples is the R2 and L2 apparently, so. Thing is, how do I change direction and targeting? That's going to be the pain in the ass here. Let's look at that. Alrighty, so got everything I need to do this, hopefully. All the basic button commands. Alright, change targets, R1. Reversal for grapple. It's like, God, okay. Just pick him up, Shawn Michaels. Don't fucking play with your food. Ugh, God. Thing is, when they do the reversal on one button for strikes and grapples is another one, oh my God, it's great for gameplay, but it's I was going to say, just focus on Triple H. Not pinning him, though. So, yeah, this is the very first Elimination Chamber match just in here. Back when the World Heavyweight title was really on fire here, what it meant. Speaking on Rob Van Dam being on top of there over in the left-hand corner, we'll talk about how Triple H had his, I don't know what it was particularly, but his throat was basically landed on by Rob Van Dam. He finished the match with his throat just absolutely fucking destroyed. Props to Triple H there. Consummate professional. Hopefully pin his ass, though. Anyway, I wanted to do this match. I want to talk a little bit about Elimination Chambers in general. We talked about it in the Warzone video, but basically, I don't think people need to. Or not, was it? I don't know. It was the Ric Flair one. We talked about it in the Ric Flair video. But as much as people don't need to blade or hurt themselves anymore to really guarantee our entertainment and to sell the spectacle of the violence, Elimination Chamber matches to me almost have no reason to exist anymore. I'm not against in any way keeping performers safer, but when again the whole gimmick of a particular match is the danger inside it and you neuter the danger inside it, what's the point of keeping it? I was hoping I'd counter that spine buster. I did not. But it's just all the padding and just all the ways it's just been made safer and more, I don't want to say sterile, but just it's just less of a danger. It's neutered completely. They've made it bigger so that people can navigate around it, so they're not as cramped towards the top of the dome. Okay, I get that. There's never going to be that huge, big bump off of a chamber. There's never going to be the grand spectacle that most are going to try to attain or make it. So I even act like it's ever going to be that possibility. I think the Hell in a Cell match, Finn Balor Edge at WrestleMania 39 was one hell of a famous Chris Jericho. That was a good counter. It was one hell of a spectacle. It was what those matches should be, because they're dangerous legitimately. And when someone legitimately gets busted open in a match where being busted open's the gimmick there. It's the only one that is basically the gimmick beyond a first blood match. Go away, Jesus! Get out. Okay. But yeah, I didn't realize I have a finisher. There we go. But yeah, that's basically my point. If you're gonna neuter it, not make it violent, make it safe, make it padded, get rid of it. Now, if you're gonna keep Hell in a Cell, clearly it still has a reason to exist, but just make another elimination match, innovate, come up with something different, something new, God, there's not been one elimination in this match. Went so fucking fast. Everyone's just chaos right now. I don't know who's the most damaged. Shawn Michaels is. Van Dam's pretty fucked as well. I just want to... Alright, let's keep beating on Jericho. Do I have to fucking... Almost could have fucking given it to him. I have a fucking steal a finisher in a minute. Get up. Everyone's just down. Oh, just ate shit, Jericho. Sequence by Jericho and fucking... Again, I'm trying to get that fucking kick to the gut, which usually stuns people so you can set them up for a finisher. Get out of here, you goddamn bastard. I just want one person to be pinned in this fucking game. God, get an elimination, somebody. Oh, we got one.
The black guy always dies first.
Ugh, God damn it. Double clothesline. Thank you. Get out of there. I like the fact that it was created as kind of a supplemental way to have these amazing blow-off matches, especially with the amount of main eventers that they had at the time. And it was an amazing spectacle, again, like Hell in a Cell, to bring out every now and then and be like, that's how we're going to finish this. That's how we're going to settle this score. but I feel one of the worst decisions they could have made, even though it was a clever idea for at least 2 or 3 years, is to make the Elimination Chamber match a yearly thing, to make it something that, like, you know, had to be every single year prior to WrestleMania after Royal Rumble. I think that kind of really took the legs out from underneath it. It really kind of took its strength and its stature away from it when it's, you know, every single year, multiple times a year, you have its own pay-per-view. It's just unnecessary. It's oversaturation, and it just ends up being a hot wet fart at the end of the day, and the shadow of the monster it once was. Yeah, I don't like the character models in this because they look so shiny. I mean, towards the end of the match it makes sense because they'd be all sweaty, but it just always stands out to me like it feels like you're playing with a bunch of toys. You can't even go for a fucking elbow drop, you goddamn putz. Figure 4 though, take that. At least I made it to the final 4. If I have to rematch this, I swear to God, after how many chances fucking... I feel like, does Shawn Michaels have a sweet chin music that he does fucking next to their head? I keep trying to get it, but it's not giving it to me. So I just keep taking these sequences. I know you can break the fucking pods. Maybe we'll go for a little bit more of a violent one next time. God damn it. Set it up. There we go. Finally, some sweet chin music in this gosh darn sons of bitches gameplay. Get one pin on fucking Jericho here. Cover. There we go. Maybe it will be the final like it was in real life as we want Triple H here. Take it to Kane. Yeah, you can do a bunch of... I think you can shatter the sides of the fucking... the Apons here. How do we taunt? Can I taunt? How do I... Okay. I was like, you can taunt. It's the right stick. Yeah, I got a little flick here. I like Triple H just beat on Kane there as I work up some more specials. Fine by me. This is one of those games, is the first one with blood, and again, like the titles that I would love to defend in exhibition, oh, fucking Triple H just going to town here on Kane again. Well, let him do that. Yeah, I like blood in the games just because, again, I like the realism and I like being able to fight for titles. It's what you're in the game for. Why not fucking include him in a goddamn video game? Jesus. Monstrous Kane there. Again, we'll commentate from the side here. No reason to get in these triple threats, folks. If your opponents are beating the shit out of themselves, let them do it. Don't need to be rude here. As Triple H now going all the way, eating shit. Just pin him, Kane. He's pitiful. Yes, count it. 3. Come on. Oh, that would have been amazing. We'll commentate on the computer for a hair minute while we're talking about this Elimination Chamber match here. Yeah, the selling point was all the chain and all the stuff in it, you know, how dangerous it is. All the mats that are in it presently weren't there in the beginning. I mean, obviously, it's a dangerous spectacle. That's what it's there for. Why the hell would you, you know, again, just completely take everything that makes it incredible, you know, to look at and as a spectacle, as a match, the danger, you know, the blow-off for whatever superstars are in this type of match. I mean, again, a 6-pack Hell in a Cell challenge is what I would assume probably put the little idea in someone's head here to make this. Paul actually plays. It's kind of boring just watching you. I know, but it's dangerous. I want someone to come next to me so I can put him through a goddamn chamber. Can't now pin his ass. Come on now. There we go. That should be it for Triple H. So now Shawn Michaels going to have to own up for all that taunting he was doing. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. How do I Irish whip this motherfucker? I guess it's just a regular grapple. Gotta get used to that fucking reversal system here. Oh, see? You can whip him into it. Whip him into the other one. So there we go. We shattered it right there. One of the many things you can do in this game. We'll get Kane over here.
mess with him a little bit and kind of finally actually be able to take some command here. Oh, Kane says, nope, fuck off. Ooh, some weird forearm thing he went for. I was trying to get an elbow. Can we get an elbow? Come on, let me get one in, Glenn. I'll count that, I guess. It'll look nice. I don't know if it did. Don't know if it looked good enough for me, though. Let's get one move on him. Or are you gonna fight me, Kane, on the suplex? You give me that, you son of a bitch. I guess there are some interesting physics there as far as body sizes and. Sunset flip there to Kane. Don't get out of there. Sean, we want a finisher here. Don't want to end it on some weak-ass note. Take Kane here to the woodshed. God. Can I actually fucking do this, or is it always going to get stuck in a weird animation like that? Take it into a goddamn side suplex. Well, Paul, I've gotten too cocky to actually win this son of a bitch.
It's possible. I've been in here since number 1. Ugh. There we go. He's laying down on his back. Get a good elbow drop in there, Shawnee boy. Ugh.
Paul, don't get cocky now.
Like that Kid Rock shooting on beer cans and shit.
They say I'm cocky, and I say what? You ain't bragging if you do it and you back it up.
We'll pop him there. Hopefully, I was gonna say he's prone. We'll get a good elbow drop in now. Come on now. Come on now. Get it. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Ugh. Kick out at 2. We'll get with some heel tunes there. That sweet chin music.
We'll tune up that band. Say, Summer SmackDown belongs to Paul here in his apartment, Kane. You're gonna lay down and count them lights. Okay?
Oh my goodness. And blood. We'll shove that blood right back up your nose where it belongs, Kane, with the second sweet chin music here, tuning up that band.
Say, thank you for coming. Ugh, it is the night that comes for you, Kane. Count them lights. Watch them fade out. It's over. Well, there we go. It's over for Shawn Michaels as he wins this inaugural Elimination Chamber match. Again, we have this amazing animation to go at the end here. Shawn Michaels, as he did in that very first matchup, that very first Elimination Chamber, he walks away with a victory here. As we hope you walk away with a victory, as you enjoy this lovely gameplay provided here at Nan's apartment by yours truly. We thank you all for joining us, and as always, we will see you next time.